Americas for a nonprofit I run called Dream Rides Entrepreneurship, which teaches underserved youth about entrepreneurship and puts them in the cars of really successful business people, and they get to go for rides and kind of be inspired by those cars. Anyway, this is my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be uploading semi-regularly. I don't know, we'll see how it ends up turning out. But yeah, this is basically a little bit about me and how I started my nonprofit. So it's called Dream Rides Entrepreneurship, and I gave a little description just now about, you know, what it actually is. But it all started because when I was a little kid, I wanted to be a race car driver, but that was never in the cards for me. And so I dreamed and dreamed and dreamed about being a race car driver for forever. It just never worked out. Anyway, I was very privileged that my dad, for my high school graduation, gave me the gift of being able to go to the racetrack with him and his 997 GT3. And those 2 days I spent on the track were like the two best days of my entire life. And I started thinking afterwards, when I was done with the track day, I am unbelievably focused on school, my career, everything, blah, blah, blah. And I remember driving home from Austin all the way back to Houston and thinking to myself, what other 19-year-old kid gets the opportunity to ride around in an exotic car on the racetrack and drive it and have fun like that? I'm like the 0.0001% of people that has been able to do that, especially at my age. And it had such a massive and profound effect on me. But that's not fair that I got to experience it and countless other people didn't get to experience it. So what could I do with my privilege to kind of pay that forward and give that same experience to other people? And so that's where I came up with the idea for the nonprofit Dream Rides Entrepreneurship. And so I've been running it for just over 3 years now. I've sourced over $60 million worth of cars to come to the program. And yeah, last year we rented out Circuit of the Americas, which is really cool. And I have hopes to be able to grow it, to expand it nationwide. So we'll see how it all ends up turning out. But we're on track to rent out Circuit of the Americas again for 2025, which is really exciting. And if, you know, every single thing works out, the stars align, and I work hard to make sure it happens, my goal would be to be able to do Laguna Seca as well. I want to do Miami Concourse Club, and I also want to do a track in Chicago, because the people that we work with are going to be advising a group that works with underserved youth in Chicago, and so it would kind of make sense to keep it within the family in a type of sense, to basically do it like that. And so that is a little bit about me. I'm currently, am I getting on the freeway? No, I am not. Okay, I'm currently 22 years old, and about 2 weeks ago I picked up this M2. This is my very first car, and I'll go into an in-depth breakdown as to what this car is and how it's super special and why it's super special to me. But yeah, I'll be recording random videos here and there, and if you want some cool behind-the-scenes videos of what I do in my life running the nonprofit, I'll post them here. I go to Car Week, I'll go to F1, and I'm very fortunate that, given the connections I've made through the nonprofit, I get to do some really cool stuff with some really cool people. But more videos to come, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Woo!